So I've got these New Balance Rebel V3s on sale, literally for less than half price. And on feet, they feel really nice, and they've got kind of the Fuelcell technology, so they're kind of able to sort of step off a lot quicker off your feet, which is really good for any kind of sort of sport in terms of sort of when you need to be on your forefoot quite a lot, so i.e. running. But this is also, I think, would be good for sort of HIIT exercises as well. And the midsole is sort of quite sort of low down as well. It's not too thick, and your foot kind of sits within this area here. And generally speaking, it's really sort of gives you sort of that explosive feel of being sort of just jumping off your feet. And I kind of like that. I also like the kind of lightweight materials that have been used on this trainer. The blacked out look is obviously, they have different versions of these trainers, so you can get different colours. But because I saw the black ones, I thought black ones are good for sort of training and that kind of stuff. But they're nice. I think the only thing I don't like about them is this material. I always just don't like this sort of cheap synthetic material they use. It just feels a bit sort of abrasive, especially on the inside when you're kind of wearing them and sort of running and that kind of stuff. I sometimes get issues with my big toe on this side. So that's the only thing I can sort of say. But apart from that, it's a cool little pickup. So here are the details for the New Balance Rebel V3 Black. It comes in a black and silver colourway. It has Fuelcell in the midsole, and basically it kind of allows you to sort of lift off quicker from your heel to toe. And it's primarily made up of just sort of synthetic upper materials, and the price was £130. So in terms of comfort and sizing, these have a medium sole. They don't have much give to them, but it's very much has enough kind of cushioning for a runner. And because you're not really going to be, because of the Fuelcell, you're not going to be flat-footed too much anyway, and this is a runner at the end of the day, so you kind of push off your feet. So in that respect, it is supportive enough. And because it's a runner, it's got sort of good sort of arch and heel support anyway, so I don't think it's sort of too high, and it's just the kind of right size in my opinion. And you can go true to size in these. I think they kind of fit fine in that respect. And the traction is very good for a runner, and so it should be. In terms of the look and style, it's all over black sneaker, this particular one, but there are sort of other various colorways that you can grab. And basically, these are obviously runners that you can kind of use at any time really, but because of the mesh upper, if you're wearing them sort of more casually, then spring, summertime. And because they've got like a more of a sporty look, it's best to sort of have them casual. And they're kind of a good sneaker sort of take on holiday, because of the fact that if you're walking around a lot, they give you sort of lift off, so it means you can sort of just walk at a quicker pace as well, and also not be sort of too fatiguing wearing sort of heavy kind of sneakers. And basically they're kind of lightweight in that sense as well, and they come with black laces. So in terms of the pros, I like the fact that it's got sort of neutral support, and the kind of lift off that you get from the Fuelcell, that is works really well, and very kind of different to sort of other sneakers and tech. And it's lightweight. I really like the fact that it's lightweight. In terms of the cons, I think the cost is just too high for £130. It should be, I suppose, more around the £100 mark, because you can probably grab a pair of Pegasuses, and I think they're kind of got more tech in them and feel nicer on feet. And the upper materials for this one, so I think in terms of, I have sort of question marks around sort of durability. Again, similar to sort of other, and it's not just New Balance, other manufacturers as well, the upper material I don't think will last very long. So in terms of the ratings, I get the look and style of 4 out of 5. It's a nice looking sneaker, and I like the fact that it's got more of a sort of smaller midsole. I'm not too much of a fan of sort of the big chunky midsoles. And in terms of the comfort, I give that a 4 out of 5. It does a job, and like I said, you got kind of the lift off as well from the Fuelcell, and it gives you sort of added sort of bounce in terms of, sort of walking forward. And the quality, I give it a 4 out of 5. It's got a few glue stains here and there, but nothing major. But it's just the synthetic upper. I think that is not very. It's not going to be, in my opinion, I don't think it's going to last very long. And the pricing, I give that a 3. I think it should be lower in price, because there's not too much tech in there. It's just a Fuelcell really, so I'm not sure why it's priced that high. But overall, I'll give it a score of 4 out of 5.